Welcome back to another week of STEMpower at home. This month, we will be doing dry erase animation with you. Today, we will be able to make our dry erase drawings come to life. If you've used dry erase markers before, you'll know that they are better than Sharpies or other markers to use on the whiteboard because they're erasable. You can erase them super easily because they are minimally adhesive. This means that they can be wiped off super easily. The whiteboard markers ink has alcohol solvent, pigment, resin, and polymer. Polymer is the main thing that we will be focusing on in today's experiment because this is what makes the ink slippery and easy to wipe off. But first, let's think about what a polymer is. Pause here and think about what you think a polymer is. A polymer is a molecule that's just very big and made up of many subunits or many parts, which are called monomers. So basically, all you need to know is a polymer is a very big molecule. Let's get started on our experiment. As we do the experiment, keep in mind what we learned about polymers and see how it can be applied. For this experiment, you will need glass dishware or a smooth ceramic dishware, dry erase markers, and a cup of water. Draw a couple of shapes onto your glass dish or smooth ceramic dish with a dry erase marker. You want to make sure that you don't press too hard and try coloring in your whole shape. You can try big shapes and small shapes to see which ones work best. Try not to crowd your plate with too many drawings because this might affect how they lift off the plate. I'm going to let these dry for a couple seconds just until I don't see any more shiny bits of ink. You can see it if I tilt my plate, there are a couple shiny bits, which means it's not completely dry and I'm going to let it dry a little bit more. After your creations have done drying, start by pouring a little bit of water gently over your drawings. You want to make sure to do this gently and try to do it over each of your drawings. Watch as your drawings slowly peel off the dish. Be careful not to let your water drop too harshly over it. You can see here that my heart, although it's lifted off, it didn't dry completely, so it's not a heart anymore. And with the triangle, the water was dropping too hard onto it, so it didn't get to lift off the plate completely. Try to have a couple inches of water in your dish. And now you can move your dish around and watch your shapes come to life. Dry erase animation can be a little bit tricky. Repeat this experiment as many times as you would like. You can even test out different kinds of markers and other dishes besides glass, like plastic. Try different techniques of pouring the water, but just make sure that if you repeat the experiment, dry your dish completely of water in between. You don't want to start with a wet dish. If you tried other types of markers besides dry erase, what happened with those and which markers worked best? You can see in this video, I tried a black marker, which wasn't a dry erase marker. When I poured water over it, the stick man that I drew out of orange dry erase marker successfully peeled off and was animated, but the black marker just washed away. Now let's think. Why do you think this experiment worked? Why did dry erase markers work the best? It's because they have these polymers that we mentioned earlier in the video. Polymers are a chain of molecules that can bend and be molded into different shapes, stuck to surfaces, and peeled off of surfaces. These polymers allow the man, or the stick man, or any shape you draw, be peeled off the surface. Also, the ink of dry erase markers is insoluble, meaning it will not dissolve in water. While the other black marker ink that I used was soluble, because the dry erase markers were not soluble, they did not wash away in the water like the other ones did. We hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Please leave a comment down below on what different shapes you used, and if you tried different kinds of experiments with this, what were the results? We would love to know. Also, leave comments down below of any questions you may have. Click here to see more videos and click here to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next month. Bye.